Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphaelsinsights. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new to this beautiful channel, welcome to this beautiful channel. And if you're not new, well, welcome back. As always, I have to strike a pose for the thumbnail, which is gonna be the thumbnail, which is gonna be the thumbnail. We're gonna do the Nine of Swords because I'm overthinking a lot because my horoscope comes out as like I'm overthinking a lot as well. So let's see. Let's just pose real quick. And then from there I choose which one I like the best. Anyways, let's get started with the horoscopes. And make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys always hit the like button. Hi friend, hi Glamby, hi Crystal Martinez, hi Brenda, hi Delia, hi Cheetah Robbins, hi Jasmine, hi everybody who's watching me. I do want to let you know that I did put a new thing on my Etsy, and I decided to open up like healing sessions, and they're not necessarily like cleanses. I think a lot of people are getting that wrong because I did have like people that try to reach out to me for long periods of time, but the session that I'm offering on Etsy is not for you to get a cleansing. It's for you to get a healing session. The healing sessions are for people who are injured from their shoulders, who are injured, have severe health issues, who cannot move their fingers, who cannot walk, who cannot like pretty much things like that. Obviously, severe health issues are going to be more sessions, less health issues are going to be less sessions, and then it says it all in the description there. But that's healing sessions. I give you light with my hands. I heal you with my hands because of the gift that I have. I can heal people with my hands, so I'll heal you with my hands. But if you need something else, like in terms of like you have hexes, curses, or this and that, I'll tell you as well. This is what you have, this is what you have to do, and it's included in the price that I am offering. I just wanted to explain that a little bit as well. And it is upfront. The payment is upfront for the sessions, either 3 sessions or 6 sessions. If you need more sessions than six, we can discuss that as well if that's something that you'd like to do. And for those who cannot afford it, because it's a pretty heavy price, but it's because when I heal people, it takes a toll out of me, which is why I haven't done any horoscopes all week, because I did a healing session on my live on TikTok, and I've been like really tired. I actually was having pain on one of my knees. My hands were hurting. It's because when I heal people, it comes to me, and then there's possibilities that it can come to me, and it can stay with me permanently. So that's why it's a huge risk. Everything you do spiritually, usually we risk a lot. We risk when we do spiritual workings, we risk that it can come and harm our family, whatever we're removing from you. We risk that the demon that I'm exorcising from somebody spiritually, candle work wise, cleanses wise, can come and possess one of my family members and things like that. So all of it, we risk a lot whenever we do spiritual workings. But I'm not afraid of anything, to be honest. I'm not scared of anything, and even then, it's not all that I'm saying either, because even if there's a sickness that comes my way, I have to go and get it removed by somebody else, because I grabbed it whenever I healed a person. Even if there's an injury that comes my way, I can go to somebody else, and I already have that somebody else that I can go to. I have somebody behind me that's much older, much wiser, and is also spiritually gifted like me. That is also behind me as well. So I don't worry about anything of any sort of thing. That's why I'm able to work with demonic possessions, with removing health issues, with this and that, because I already have that safety net in case something happens to me. I can go and get it removed. But of course, it's not free either. Like if I have to get something removed because I collected it from somebody, it's not free. I have to pay for it as well. And the person that I go to charges extremely expensive. I don't. I literally charge very inexpensive compared to how much that person charges. But anyways, that's a little bit. I'm letting a little bit too much into my private life. I'm so glad to hear that. I actually just saw that message. It says B Delgado says, "OMG, you healed my knee. I have no pain." I am so happy and I'm so glad to do it. Even though I'm doing it business wise, the healing business wise, and the sessions healing sessions business wise. I will continue to do lives, and I'm gonna open myself up to doing them more on Facebook and doing them more on other social medias, just so I can be able to heal people as well for those who can't afford it. I always think about people who can't afford things, and I will always announce when I'm gonna do something. I maybe announce it last minute, but I will always announce it. Um, but this is the horoscopes of the of the weekend, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. But it's a blessing. It made me really happy to hear that. It's always very beautiful whenever like I do heal somebody, and sometimes it's so it surprises us, like people who are like me, because there's more people who are like me. It's just that I'm one of the only ones that is like out there, like on social media, putting myself out there. But again, it's because I have a different mission than what they have. But people who are like me, it's like sometimes we surprise ourselves with the miracles that we can do, and it's like it's always amazing whenever I do heal somebody and they look at me like who are you, how is this possible? It's funny. It's really it's a beautiful thing. um, but I always think about my people who cannot afford things. This is not I always try to give back to you guys. I always try to do more than what I should be doing, because I do put a lot on my plate, but I always try to give back to you guys. I always try to give free things. Like that's why I get on live for free and answer questions. That's why I do that as well. But as well, I have my business where people do contact me for private client work and private readings and things like that. But the free stuff that I do is to give back to everybody who watches me. But anyways, you guys, I'm very happy as well. Sonia, I'm very happy as well for that person. I'm glad that their pain has gone away, because sometimes the pain can be very crippling. Sometimes that pain or that problem that we have can be very very crippling emotionally and also physically. But anyways, let's get started with the horoscopes. I am gonna be going on a trip this weekend. My brother invited me somewhere, and we're gonna be staying over there. So there might not be any super chat. If I have time to do it later tonight, but I probably won't have time to do it later tonight. I probably won't do it, and I'll probably announce when I'll do it a different day, just to cover the time that I didn't do the super chat for this weekend. So it might be sometime next week, or it might be Sunday. I'll announce it whenever I have time. But I will be going on a little trip with my brother and my mom, my dad, and my spouse, my partner. Just my brother invited us somewhere. But anyways, I'm so glad you make me so happy. It makes me so happy to hear that you got to experience that, B Delgado, that because it's it almost sounds like BS when someone tells you or when someone says that they can do this stuff, but it's beautiful when someone gets to experience it for themselves and see that it's not BS, and it's like I don't know, it just makes me feel so special, and it makes me feel so happy whenever like people look at me and they're like, "Oh, you're really not like just speaking out of your butt." Anyways, let's get started with the horoscopes, because my spouse is gonna kill me again because I'm doing this again, like all that, like we have things to do, and um, I'm not doing questions today, but I will be doing a live with for questions soon. It's just that I was really tired from that healing session that I did. That's why I didn't really do much this week. But anyways, this is gonna be the horoscopes for the week for from the 12th through the 14th. So basically Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But anyways, let's get started. Aries, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands tells you to try not to do too much, try not to take too much onto your plate, because you do have the energy of being frustrated. And it also tells you that you need to also try not to carry other people's problems, because it seems like you're carrying a lot of burden this weekend and that it's getting to you. But it tells you to watch your emotions, try not to take it out on other people as well. And in order for you to be successful this weekend, it tells you try not to put too much onto your plate. Try to organize yourself and try to take things one at a time. And that you're also going to be starting something new, a new project or a new opportunity that arrived that you're going to be starting here as well. Taurus, The card that's going to be dominating you this weekend is going to be the card of overthinking. I am absolutely doing that. I'm a Taurus. I'm absolutely doing a lot of overthinking. But it also says that something's going to be stealing our sleep, that we're going to be overthinking. We have a lot of worries this weekend. It says to take care of our health, to watch our health, because we might be dealing with a little bit of health issue this weekend as well. But it seems like we're very worried over something. This card here just tells us to try to wear some sort of spiritual protection. Try to wear white this weekend, Taurus. Try to wear white this weekend. Try to wear something white. Try to wear some sort of spiritual protection. Try to do some sort of like an egg cleanse, because it does say that this is an energy of difficulties that are appearing, and to watch out for difficulties this weekend. But the main thing we're doing is overthinking, feeling, getting a little bit too much in our emotions, and because of the energies that are moving in around the earth, we're an earth sign, so everything that happens around the earth is also affecting us as well. So that's why we have this energy. Gemini, the card that's going to be dominating you this weekend is going to be the card of the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles says money's coming in your direction. It says that you're leaving difficulties behind. It says that to watch a little bit of like the energy of getting sick, feeling a little bit like down. It says like more of like a cold, a flu. That's what it says here. So to watch out for those type of sicknesses. But at the same time, it also tells you that money's coming in your direction, that there's possible money that's going to be arriving, economical surprises. It tells you that you're going to be paying debt, or you're going to be paying, like you're going to be paying some debt. You're going to be able to pay some debt that you have, or some sort of problem financially that you were dealing with. You'll be able to pay that. That's what this card here says. It says leaving financial difficulties behind. And it also talks about making changes as well this weekend. But this card here just tells you to watch the problems in relationships, because you can also have a very like cold energy in relationships as well. This card here says that you're being very cold towards someone, or that you're having trouble in relationships as well. But the main thing, it tells you that if money does come around, don't overspend it and don't spend it. Try to pay off your debt as well. If you do find some money that comes around your way, try not to just spend it. You have to pay bills, is what it's telling you, so you can succeed and continue to come out of your problems. Cancer, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Lovers. The Lover says that you have decisions to make. It says that decisions are going to be appearing for you, but it also tells you that you'll have an emotional energy, that you're going to be dealing with a lot of emotional things. It's going to be very emotional. It says you have celebrations, but you seem to also be very emotional and be dealing with like negative emotions. It tells you to watch your emotions, because it can be a very emotional weekend in terms of negatively wise. In terms of positive wise, it says celebrations. It says that you have decisions to make. It says if you have a decision to make, to make it. That's what the card of the Lovers tends to tell you. If you're looking for a relationship, you find a relationship this weekend. It's a very high possibility you meet somebody. It also talks about that there's going to be a lot of romance and a lot of romanticism, gifts, a lot of opportunities, like serious commitments coming up. Serious commitments in terms of confirming a relationship, or proposing to your partner, or getting proposed to. It's very serious energies that comes up, but it tells you to watch out for people who want to betray you. It tells you to watch out for BS as well, in terms of like these opportunities that come forward. It tells you to be skeptical, and to really try to dissect what is it that you're being offered, because it talks about opportunities being offered as well, or deals being offered, and just dissect it just to make sure that it's not BS, because there's also a BS energy that surrounds this, and it tells you to watch out for BS offers, watch out for BS propositions. Leo, the card that's going to be dominating you is going to be the card of the Fool. The Fool says that you're going to be doing a lot of overthinking this weekend. It also tells you to watch out with too much drinking or too much partying, because that it says that things might go a little bit wrong in that sense. You might be dealing with some sort of difficulty with too much partying, so be careful with that. But this card here says that you do have some sort of an opportunity that comes forward, and to take advantage of it. But it also feels like you're going through a lot this weekend. It's very chaotic. It's a very chaotic weekend. You're overthinking. You're focusing too much on the negative, or you're going through so much stuff this weekend, and it just feels very chaotic. It tells you it's going to be a very chaotic weekend, is what this card here tells you. Virgo, the card of the Four of Pentacles is going to be dominating you. It says that this weekend you are going to be feeling a little bit stuck. It tells you that money does come in your direction. It says you have economical surprises, but also to know how you're going to invest it. Are you going to pay debt? or are you going to pay this bill? Be careful with what you're doing financially, because it tells you to watch out for scams, to watch out for robberies, to watch out for your money being stolen. That's why it tells you to watch out with what you're doing financially. I would just say don't do anything economically radical this weekend, because this energy here just says that like things might not go in your favor. You might lose some money. Watch out for financial losses and that type of difficulty financially. But it also tells you that you do have money coming in your direction. You just have to know where to invest it or what to do with it. I would still recommend you to just not do anything big this weekend in terms of financial decisions, in terms of buying anything expensive, or trying to pay someone that, not necessarily that you owe money, but trying to pay something that just is a big price tag, because it just says like scams and you getting your money stolen. To pretty much take care of your belongings is what it tells you, because you also have like an energy of like robberies or losses of your belongings. I'm trying to think who's next. Libra. Libra, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands tells you family reunions this weekend. It tells you celebrations this weekend, but it also comes off with a very negative energy. There's a very high possibility plans are getting canceled, or things are being delayed. Things are just being changed around, because it just tells you to expect changes in terms of plans or things that have been planned. And there is a very very strong energy that is talking about like canceled plans, but it does say that you still have some good news coming your direction. It says that you have either promotions, raises, opportunities, rewards, attending a promotion. But other than that, in terms of like celebrations or in terms of plans that you have, it says that you're going to be experiencing some delays or some changes to those plans, cancellations. People may cancel the plans that they had with you. So watch out for this energy as well. But in the positive, it says there's good things coming in your direction aside for canceled plans. Scorpio, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords tells you to watch out for heartbreak, Scorpio. It says that there's possible heartbreak, relationship problems. It says that you're going to be dealing with problems in general in terms of relationship. But also, it seems like you're going through a lot, because this card is a card of heartbreak, heartache. But it tells you that you're also healing from heartache. This weekend is about healing. You're going to be healing from things. You are going to be experiencing some stuff, but it's so that you can heal and leave things behind, closing chapters. But in the most negative, it tells you to watch out for problems in relationships, and to watch out for breaking up or divorces possibly as well. So watch out for that energy. Try not to argue or cause problems in relationships this weekend, because this energy is not necessarily a good energy. It's basically just talking about watch out for betrayals. Sagittarius, the card of the Two of Swords says that you have Archangel Michael over you. The Two of Swords tells you that to try not to make any decisions this weekend. It says difficult decisions come up, but try to hold off on those decisions. Try not to make decisions this weekend, because this energy here says that there's something else that's coming, or there's something that you're not seeing, and it just wants you to hold off a little bit to see what else is coming in. But it does say that there's going to be difficult decisions coming in. Watch out for envious energies, betrayals. Watch out for competitive energies as well this weekend. But and also watch out for political family as well. This is also an energy of political family. But nonetheless, it says hold off with any decision that you have to make, at least till the weekend is over, and see what else comes in. But this card here also says whenever you need some sort of spiritual help, call on Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is going to be around you. Okay. Capricorn, you have the card of the King of Swords. The King of Swords says you have success in anything legal, anything that you're doing legal, work-wise, business-wise. You have success in that aspect. But it also tells you to watch out for problems with bosses. Watch out with problems with people who are in charge, because there's an energy of like confrontation. There's an energy of difficulties that appear work-wise. People wanting to give you problem work-wise. Watch out for envious energies. But that's what this card here says. But also watch out with your frustration. Try not to take it out on other people, because it's also an energy of you being a little bit too, like you're being a little bit too aggressive with people. Watch out for being hostile towards other people as well. So just try to breathe. Try to take it slowly. Try not to argue. Try to watch out for problems and envious energy. Wear a little bit of like a red ribbon with three knots. Wear like a red ribbon with three knots on your right wrist or your right ankle. But nonetheless, you have success with anything that has to do with business, work wise, and legal wise. It also says you might be even handling legal things as well this weekend. Aquarius, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles says that the papers that you've been waiting for arrive, or the money that you've been waiting for arrive. It says that there's opportunities that are offered to you, and it also tells you that there's economical surprises as well this weekend. It just tells you to save your money. If there's money that arrives this weekend, it wants you to save it, put it away. You're gonna be dealing with a unexpected expense very soon. Usually that's why this energy comes up, because it's letting you know that there's unexpected expenses, or there's big expenses coming up and you can't be spending. It tells you to try not to overspend or try not to spend wrongfully, and to save that money for another day, for an unexpected situation. But nonetheless, it says you have economical surprises. Money comes in your direction. It says that if somebody owed you money, they pay that money. If you're waiting for some sort of news, it arrives. Or if you're waiting for paperwork, it arrives. And the last one is Pisces. Pisces, the card that dominates you this weekend is going to be the card of the Chariot. It says you're going to be traveling. You have a lot of back and forth travel this weekend as well, or you're going to be traveling. It says that opportunities to be able to progress come forward. It says that you have opportunities that are like are big opportunities in order for you to progress from problems, to progress from issues, or to advance in terms of work wise, because this is an energy from advancing from problems and advancing at work, progressing from problems you had, or progressing in your job. So it's a really good card. Success is really what dominates you here, and it just tells you that you're going to be traveling, that you have success this weekend, and that you have some sort of like celebration this weekend as well. But that is pretty much it for all the horoscopes. I hope you guys enjoyed them. And I will be getting off once again and getting back on so I can do them in Spanish. In Spanish, we're going to be doing them in Spanish. And again, please hit the like button, everybody who's watching me. Please hit the like button. Make sure you guys share the video. And I hope that all the horoscopes that I've talked to you guys about, you resonate with it. And if you did, and if the weekend goes how it said, please leave it in the comments, and I am very glad to see if I nailed it or I need to work on it. um, but it's definitely my pleasure. It's my pleasure to be able to do everything free that I do for you guys, the questions and the healings, everything. It's my pleasure. It's the way that I give back to everybody who follows me and everybody who cannot afford to make expenses like this, because sometimes it can be really expensive to hire someone who's spiritual, who works with this type of stuff. We haven't mailed out any candles, but we will be mailing them out this week, this upcoming week. Um, every like the packages that have to do with Candleworks, we're going to be mailing them out this week. I still have to prepare the rest of them, because there's a lot of there's a lot of orders, and I prepared half of them. I still have to prepare the rest of them. But other than that, and then same thing with the orders, we should ship most of the orders this week that's coming up, because there was a lot of orders, and it's not orders where like it's like throughout weeks. It's literally orders that got ordered in the same day. So it's like everything is due at the same time. So we try our best to try to get everything out fast. But it's only me and my spouse that do everything. But thank you guys so much for everything. I will be back in a bit to do them in Spanish, and I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. I love you guys. And if you guys want to follow me, I always leave the link in the description below, and watch out for scammers. Bye bye.